Welcome. Subscriptions are sure appreciated. Here I begin the process to add a piezo pickup to this Orangewood guitar. And it had no pickup that came with it, so I'm adding a piezo pickup to it. And you notice here that I have all the parts I need. I have a piezo pickup, unwinder, the jack, pin puller, new strings, and some twisted wire. And I've had good luck with twisted wire, a so-called twisted pair that reduces hum and noise. Anyway, that's the first part of this. Here I'm fixing a minor amount of fret sprout on this guitar. I've had it for about a year or so. Anyway, it's not been too bad. Anyway, so I'm just going to dress them a little bit there, like that, with this sanding beam. I'm going to use a little bit of this stuff I have on hand called On Stage guitar polish and just clean up the fretboard a little bit now that I've sanded the frets. Here you see my hand is stuck inside the guitar. I found a space that's right back here where I can connect to the piezo. Here I'm using my little DIY third hand thing made from an old little Christmas tree stand and some clothespins and some little boards. Anyway, fixed to wire or solder this output jack. You see the black is on the ring, and the red is on the tip. You look at that. I looked it up online and that's what it said, so that's what I'm using. Here I am, just have the wiring harness laid out before I solder on the piezo wiring. Anyway, the piezo will be somewhere right around here and on the inside, of course. And so I give it a little bit more wiring just to make sure that I have enough, and drill the hole for the output jack and then feed it through, and I'll have it done once that is completed. Here I pre-timed the wires from the piezo to the wiring harness, and now I'm going to solder those together and put a little shrink tubing on it and to protect it. Here I'm testing the piezo setup before I actually button it all together. So I'll just take something metal here and touch it. Yep. Here I'm adding a little piece of green shrink tubing over the two little black ones there that I've already shrunk, and over the connections. So after measuring the diameter of the output jack is about 0.34, I have a 0.375 or 3/8 inch drill bit, and I measured with my calipers from Harbor Freight. So here you can see I have a piece of single strand wiring that, like all other wire in this project, except the piezo itself had stranded wire. But anyway, I have wrapped that piece of wire around the output jack. I'll pull it through, but first I need to glue the piezo in because there's not enough wiring length on it to do both things at once. Here I've soldered a 22 microfarad capacitor across the jacks of the pins of the output jack. It does, I think, reduce some of the harshness. Adding hot glue to the piezo, I recommend some kind of hand protection for this. Now I have got the output jack in and tightened up. I had pulled a wire through so I could hold it while I put the washer and nut over the wire onto the output jack and tighten it up. And it's in there. And now the piezo pickup is located about right here. The amp is on, and turn up a little bit so I can just verify, and the piezo is working. Okay, we'll see how it works. Now the amplifier is turned down now, so it's just a guitar. test how it sounds without the amplifier. We'll turn it up and see how it goes. Well, you can hope you heard that difference. I can hear it here in the garage with the trucks going by. Anyway, so it does work, and this is the way you can put a piezo into a guitar, aftermarket way. I just use whatever I had on hand, and I know not everyone has that kind of stuff on hand, but I try not to use too many exotic tools because I don't have many exotic tools. Anyway, have a great day and good luck.